So the music's blasting out. This could be a bit of a juicy one, this. Two colourful players. I'm not just talking about Bernadette Szocs' hair either. They put their all into the game, and it could be one of the matches of this first session. Bernadette Szocs and Elizabeta Samara, two Romanians. They all know each other very, very well, of course. Szocs, the pocket rocket, 55, just 22 years of age. Junior Girls Gold back in 2011 and 2013. Up against Samara, the more experienced and a higher ranked woman as well. European Championship Gold in the 2015 singles. Had that serious knee injury back in January, but she seems to have come flying back from that. Che back in the chair.
First
ready to get underway.
From team person to serve. Love all.
Szocs in to get us underway.
One, love.
Opting for a long flat serve to get us started. She's known for mixing her serves really, really well.
Love two.
Another left-right combination, of course, like we saw in the last game. Last match between Mitsutani and Drinkle. Always has a certain different dynamic to it as well. The junior partner is the one who's got off to a good start here. Samara's forehand, a certain amount of venom in it. Certainly kicking off the table as well.
She plays with her arm a little bit closer to her body so she can deviate a little bit more spin.
3-all.
And Szocs uncharacteristically quiet at the minute.
Yeah, it's a little bit understated. That's the loudest and possibly shrillest Choi shout, certainly in T2. She's a real little live wire. Likes to get herself underway nice and quickly, but it's not quite happened here. That's better. She'll be happy with that. See what Samara's trying to do. Hit it early. Tackle the arc. But she hit it long. 5 apiece.
Szocs known for her trademark little shot blocks on both sides of the table. She works it really well into the middle of the point.
Enjoying coverage wherever you're watching. Here at the T2 cabin, like saying, it's like 15,000 square feet. Not just the playing area, we've got practice areas, offices, all sorts of things in this complex. Just one of a lot of studios here in Pinewood in Malaysia.
Just trying to take that ball a little bit early, didn't really get to grips with the bounce.
Yeah, just drifting away from the bat at the end, wasn't it?
Really isn't happy with the bounce of the ball, but chooses to use the same ball regardless.
10-6.
Szocs, who's started so slowly. Jess has been piling up point after point, still has game point here. And that'll do it. A little bit of an understated first game from these two women. It was what, all of 3 minutes and 43. Bernadette Szocs taking it against her compatriot by 11-6. And that's a well-needed win for Szocs, and in particular Pearson. Team Pearson 9-11 down at the moment. And a spin served into the body.
Second game.
Setting up the win.
Samara to serve. Love all.
Bit of a long changeover from the first to the second game as well. Normally they're out quite quickly.
Lovely little serve coming around the left-hand side of the ball, adding a little bit of side top. Bernadette thought it was a little bit of backspin.
1-love.
Just spotted my first fly of the day as well.
Well, they do have a left of fly swatters.
I did notice that. I hear Freddie the Fly's gone from round 1 and 2.
I think you can thank Szocs for that one. Executed on court.
Oh dear. Perhaps Freddie was on his last legs anyway. and just before we started this match, a spider just appeared just dropped from, I don't know where it came from, onto our table. I kindly let Ashley know that it was there, and she almost jumped out of her skin.
We have different creatures in the T2 cavern, that's for sure.
No snake seen so far in this part of Malaysia.
2-3.
Two little shot blocks from Bernadette Szocs. She really loves to mix the play, adding a little bit of change of spin and angle against Samara. Of course, these two practice a lot together, so they'll both know each other's games really well.
3-all.
He's talking about unidentified animals around here. We're staying overlooking a little harbour in the hotel. Looked out the window, thought, yeah, that's a snake swimming through the water. I came to the conclusion it was in fact just a bit of flotsam. It's a bit like when I used to live in this part of the world. You used to have either crocodiles or logodiles. We always hoped it was a logodile, really.
4-all.
This is a nip and tuck second game. Samara hoping just to stay in touch after losing the last one. And again, looking at getting on the ball quickly. Didn't work for her in the first game, but she's a little bit more in tune now.
Samara is definitely a player that likes to play into her matches. She likes to try and get herself into a little bit of a rhythm. So she'll be hoping to compete in this game.
Long from shots, and there we go. A little bit of just starting to fire at the passion. Wasn't happy at all, was she? Had a lot of time to size that up as well.
Lovely little fear from Samara. A lot of deception. Changing and breaking her wrist last second.
6 years older. Szocs, of course. Samara should have the experience to hang into a match.
8-5.
And also knowing when to play that really fast backhand as well. Good change up.
6-8.
Helped by the net cord. Szocs still in this game and has the serve as well.
Another little bit of deception there from Samara. Surprising though that Szocs hasn't adapted. She trains with Samara regularly, knows she likes to play her forehand down the line.
Try to make space for the forehand. She's a little bit tucked up, Szocs, and a game point to bring herself level in this match. There it is.
6. Second game to Samara of Team Ross.
Just under 5 minutes for that second game.
1 minute.
A little bit more even contest, that one, despite the scoreline. Samara just starting to show a little bit of authority there. Another minute's timeout after the first 2 games. And the captain can call a timeout at any time, of course.
You know perfectly how to play. If you play a straight backhand, see slow, yes? If you can just quick 1 to 4 and then
Is
down
that
to
a
backhand.
prototype goatee
Then
I
you
can
have
see
to
on
be more-
Morgan
it's
Pedersen?
more when you make forehand, you're more, not only like this, a little more.
Players change
I
sides.
think it might be, you know.
Third game, serve to serve. Love all.
So, all level, a game apiece. Still, what, 15 and a bit minutes on the clock.
1 love.
A little bit more backspin injected into that serve from Szocs.
1 all.
Trademark Samara forehand though, playing another 2 fades in a row.
This time the backhand doing the damage. Yeah, that forehand, it doesn't seem to be, you know, particularly whippy or showy, but it does the job, doesn't it?
It's all about the angle created, I suppose. Gets a little bit more angle off the ball. The ball will deviate, making it difficult for our opponent.
2 all.
That was a lovely, fast backhand from Szocs. She always looks so intent, doesn't she?
3 all.
We don't often see her missing a serve. Maybe to do with the fact she's a little bit flat at the minute, a little bit quieter than usual.
And we saw Elizabeta earlier
3
conceding the match with a fault serve. That was horrible to see, for all concerned, really.
3 4.
Szocs getting the grips a little bit with Samara's first forehand and second forehand shots. Samara injecting a little bit more topspin off the ball. Szocs not adapting, not coming over the ball with her forehand.
Almost like a training room, that, wasn't it? These two, as you say, do train together. Of course, for the left-hander, it won't be a forehand to forehand, it'll be forehand to backhand.
5 all.
You'd think they'd be used to each other's serves by now. Perhaps they hold a little bit back.
Always in practice when you're 2 top athletes of your game, you hold a little bit of your serves back, a little bit of your shots back, just in case you ever need to play each other.
6 5.
That one ended up in the third row of the stands. A bit nip and tuck, this one, this game.
6 all.
Szocs getting a little bit frustrated, rushing her forehand. Samara just doing a little bit too much off the receive. She just needs to make sure the ball is clean and on the table. Get herself into the rally, give herself a chance.
7 8.
I guess it's a split-second decision, isn't it? When the serve comes, do I be ambitious and try and finish it here and now, or do I just, like you say, get a foothold, see how the point progresses?
9 7.
edge of the table. And that's a couple of serves, wayward serves we've seen in this third game. Nice comeback though, eh?
Some lovely clean forehand down the line from Szocs.
Gives her a couple of game points as well.
8-10. 9-10.
A little bit overeager perhaps. Timeout called.
Time out.
Straight up. There's Jürgen Persson. Didn't want the next point to be played before he'd broken some of Samara's
You think she made this one or this
progress, you could call it. She still is facing a game point. 10.5 minutes left in this
just
match.
stay calm, yeah. If you don't so, I mean, you don't have to be so afraid if you don't make very good receive here, but okay. Just play ball and table on this one, okay?
Don't get, I don't know if you heard that. The Swede, the phlegmatic Swede said, don't get so excited. Play a boring point on this one. Make sure you win it.
10 all.
I'm not sure it worked. Next point wins this one. We don't have a 2-point cushion. No juice here. Oh, and Samara has come back. The timeout was for nothing. And what a brilliant display from Samara. Kept very calm.
She was definitely more the attacking of the two, came out aggressive in those 2 points. You've got to favour
Because in the beginning,
the braver player.
yeah, but in the beginning you
You
play
choose to
always
sit
up,
back and let
yeah,
the opponent attack.
because
9
she
times
said,
out of
okay,
10,
she
you're
should
going to
start
lose the point.
to flip, and she was flipping and having one. So you can
Yes.
mix
I
up.
just don't, if you're saying be calm, don't get too excitable, perhaps you're not being aggressive enough.
Fourth game. Samara to serve.
It's one of our
Love
many crew
all.
members here, bringing you our coverage. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm giving you the best seat in the house, wherever you may be.
1 love.
Less than 10 minutes to go. Szocs from 1 up finds herself 2 games to 1 down.
Love
You can see the ball kicking out there of another fade forehand from Samara. She really does get a beautiful angle every time she plays that shot.
Glides around the table, doesn't she?
1
Not her best, and that wasn't her best. She seems to have all the time in the world. Putting as much as she could into that forehand. Better from Szocs. She has a really distinctive forehand. Slightly crooked hand as it comes through, but whips it through beautifully.
2-4.
Szocs confused by the positioning of the ball there. I don't know what exactly she must have thought.
2-4.
There is Das Carlson, who has the, he has a horrible little ligament strain on the ankle. It's like a balloon at the moment, like a black and blue balloon. He's stayed here throughout the session, keeping his support for the team. This is a really tight match, this one, between these 2 Romanians.
For me though, Szocs has just been a little bit of flatter of the two. She plays with a lot of passion, a lot of aggression, and for me it's just not coming out at the minute.
4-6.
Yeah, Samara a little more languid. It's all things are relative in table tennis, of course. Szocs like a jack in the box. It's her personality, it's the way she plays, but like you say, it's just needs a little bit more calmness, as her captain was saying. Frenetic doesn't always work.
7-5.
Still in this game though.
Samara serving a little bit loose there. Maybe caught the ball a little bit too harsh. Too much contact off the serve.
Oh yes.
7-all.
That's when she was at best. Quickly in. There's that ankle. Didn't quite get a catch of it there. I think you saw his good ankle from there.
8-7.
This is a real nip and tuck game and match. Keep an eye on the clock. Just over 5 minutes. We'll probably get another one in, so it could go either way.
7-9.
This is excellent from Szocs. A good comeback in this game.
Time out.
Timeout called this time from Team Rossi, and Samara is the one who just needs a bit of counselling.
Forget it. Yeah? You have to serve now. Yeah? So still try to play short. Yeah? So you can do the upspin. Yeah? And if you flip, go for the ball. Yeah? You played well to this spot. Start on half long. It's good to start. Yeah? And she's waiting in the middle. A little bit more to the corner.
She's waiting in the middle.
Come on, Ellie.
Play it to the sides. If only it was that simple.
9.
Turn, get your forehand in.
He definitely said she's playing through the middle, just to get the angle sorted. So, good comeback and a good timeout, good captaincy. Oh, right into the body. Well, I was looking to say you can't ignore your captain and play it into the body when you need to, and she has the game point to make it 3-1. And she's done it as well.
9.
And you can see the reaction from Szocs, who had all the chance in the world to make it 2-2. And now we're not in the kill zone, so it could be even worse if it carries on with Samara's experience and calm head.
Same story again in that
Really
last
fantastic
game.
balls, yeah?
Samara just coming out of the timeout, more aggressive, trying to dominate the table. Szocs letting her. And you can see what it means there to Samara. She's fully in this game, ready for the fight.
Then she's in the upper leg. Yeah? Come on.
Players. 5th game. Search to serve. Love all.
Clock's still ticking down. There is time for perhaps a whole game in here, we'll see.
1 love.
Certainly the first game took less than the time on the clock, still on the clock at the moment.
Love 2. One, 2.
I think Szocs coming out with the attitude, well, I've got to do something. Let's not try and hold back in this one.
No, if you can win this one convincingly, you might have time for another
2
one.
all.
Worst case scenario, if you can win this and you don't lose by too many, and of course we all, at the end of the day, talk about games won.
3-2.
$1,000 to the winner, of course, as well as the points and the chance to go to that grand final at the end. So if you win your matches all 3 days, you go home, probably afford to buy the round.
3 all.
Lovely little last minute change for Samara. Looked like she was going to push that return and opted for the flick instead. A little bit of deception from the more experienced Romanian.
3-4.
Doesn't have to always be power, can be guile as well at times. Bit of net there, I think. Apology from Szocs. We're going to time ourselves out on this game, aren't we? The question is who will be ahead on that last point.
5-3.
Lovely little flat flick from Szocs there.
Is it time? Was it all a test the referee's patience? Take your time. Didn't look like it, to be fair.
Well, knowing Szocs, she's very competitive. She'll want to race away with this one and try to get into the kill zone to try and level up.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, that backhand at last, firing. Excellent from Samara. Stood tall, stayed at the table. Samara will take all the time in the world, I think, just to run the clock down a bit. 15 seconds between points, of course, but apparently that's only a guideline. At this point of a match, the referee can tell the players to hurry up even quicker than that.
7-5.
Every 6 points can take the towel break, and they will do, and run the clock down here. So this may be the last point. It's still surprising in a way that Samara took the towel. You could possibly take it back to 7-all. Well, how long will Szocs take to take this serve? There you go. Ran the clock down and took that game. She won't win the match, but she'll get another game under her belt. Otherwise, you'd have to go to a tie-break. Winner takes all point. Didn't come to that. And Samara takes the match. Szocs the last game by the narrowest of margins. And Rossi, Team Rossi, still have a good cushion over Team Persson, with one more match to go in this session.
The forehand winners, 15 from Samara, which isn't surprising. But backhand winners from Bernadette Szocs, always up there. That's her favourite shot to play. It's always consistent.
I think it's probably fair to say this match between the two Romanians never really caught fire. Neither player able to pull out their best table tennis, but there were some moments, certainly Samara working the table makes it look so easy as well, and occasionally you see Szocs that whipped backhand, and of course that really quick forehand as well came into play. But as the match progressed, it was Samara who seemed to take control, won the second, third and fourth. Came close to sneaking that fifth game as well, but she'll take the $1,000 bonus for winning the match. And Szocs, I think, will be grateful that she snuck the shortened timed fifth game as well. And it, in the end, 3-2 to Samara over Szocs in the battle of the Romanians.